Holy shit. We're past 25,000 subscribers on this channel. A number I never once thought that this channel would ever be. I first started this channel hoping to do gaming content. At no point did voice acting content even come to my mind. So, as sort of a celebration, I'm going to go ahead and do another Q&A video pretty similar to what I did before, but this time I'm not using my camera. As you can see, I'm a little cartoon guy. So we'll start with the first question here, and I'll answer them unscripted, mostly because I didn't have time to write a script for the answers for this. So yeah, let's get started. First one comes from Austin T4139. Have you voiced any of the characters yourself? If so, which ones? If I voice any characters in my own projects, then yes. I currently voice Tim Drake. You didn't salvage it. You completely ignored the objective. And it's not just this one time. It's every time and always with me. Danny Phantom. Are these more clones?
Ignore those.
We are having a serious talk about boundaries when this is all over. Soon to be Ario from Jupiter Men. Spider-Man from a good portion of our Spider-Man dubs. Guess I should start hiding my stuff better. And Calabac from A League of My Own.
I worry less about your teammate, Wonder Woman, and more about yourself.
How long does it take you to make a video? Depending on how long the video is, it can take a couple weeks. Once I get all the lines and figure out my kind of plan, I can get videos done in pretty much a week. Why did you name your channel TheLuckyDerp? And how did you come up with it? My name used to be Lucky Roomy Drew, and nobody for the life of me could pronounce it correctly. There is a second Y after the room part of it, and nobody for some reason could see it. So the easiest thing I chose to do was to just change it to something smaller, easier, because people see too long of names and go, ugh. Next one. TITXN BrickX. My question, what was your favorite comic dub you voiced? That would be the Ben 10 and Danny Phantom 5 years later. I've really enjoyed voicing Danny as well as his crazy demon ghost near the end of chapter 12.
I'm on no one's side. It's my power, my life, my choices. Everyone will stop fighting, even if I have to make you!
And I'm honestly looking forward to more. Eugene Kang decided to write me a goddamn novel, 5-parter, so let's go ahead and answer him as quickly as I can. What is your favorite food and drink? Pizza and Mr. Pibb. What characters do you currently want to see in Wayne Family Adventures? As in, who hasn't featured yet? As of this Q&A, it could be anyone from Batfam, a Justice League member, a Batman Inc. member, a villain, etc. I am excited to see more Flash. I kind of hope, considering we've had Batman Family Adventures and Superman Family Adventures, I kind of want to see a Flash Family Adventures. I'd like to see how that one goes. If you could be best friends with anyone in the Bat Fam, who would it be and why? Tim. Not because I voice him, but because he seems smart and he has a gaming setup that he showed Bizarro, and I'm all about gaming setups. If you could write a story for any Batman comic, one for DC itself and one for Wayne Family Adventures, what would they be about? I'm not a writer, couldn't fucking tell you. Probably some cool, awesome action-y, and if I were to dub it, would have one hell of a score. You've been cordially invited to a Wayne Gala, and Bruce is allowing you free reign to choose any theme worthy of a party or a fancy ball. But only on the condition you need to invite someone you know as your date for the night. Who would you go with? What is the theme? What would you like to wear for the gala? I'd go with my wife. It would be masquerade themed, and I would wear a suit. Arcwinder. What are your long-term goals for the channel? I want the channel to be something that I can look back on as my, voice actor history book. I would love for the channel to get to the point where it could be me and my team voicing over some actual professionally made industry stuff, like an actual Batman animation or an original type of animation or whatever. I would very much like to be able to take my team with me as we grow for more bigger and crazier projects than just doing comic dubs or the occasional English dub animation. Rebecca Wolkiewicz 449. Season 3 is starting to be posted already, and it's super nail-biting. We get to see the Joker too. That's not a question, bud, but thanks for commenting. When did you start getting into voice acting, and when did you make your channel? So I've been in voice acting since November of 2018, I think. It's either 2018 or 2019. And again, I only made this channel originally for gaming stuff. Me and my friend played like Minecraft, GTA, Counter-Strike, that sort of stuff, and we had fun doing it. Now most of my gaming stuff goes on the live streams I do, but I started this channel it's like 2012, 2013, I believe, when I was pretty young. I was still in middle school, I think, and it was mostly just gaming. It was terrible. It was the worst gaming content you've ever seen. Like, I pointed my phone at the screen. I had no audio quality. It was absolutely the worst. But it helped me get a handle on the type of editing I wanted to do, and it just went up from there. Rebecca Woolwicks 449. Oh, it came back with a question. Who's your favorite person / superhero / sidekick / ally in the DC universe? Favorite member of the JL? Favorite member of the JL is Batman, and favorite person is probably Nightwing. Michael Miranda Garcia. Excuse me if I butchered the absolute hell of that name. Would you dub the 2 last chapters of 5YL when they come out? Yes, I absolutely plan on doing my own dub of the last 2 chapters of 5YL. Even if Kuro decides to just make them purely for a motion comic and doesn't actually turn them into a comic, I will still dub them. Which comic have you enjoyed dubbing more, A League of My Own or Wayne Family Adventures? Wayne Family Adventures. I've enjoyed playing all the characters I had in there. Obviously Tim. I voiced Barry in that one. With the tie. Some extras a lot of the time. And it's just, it's more characters and growth in there than I have been as Calibac for A League of My Own. But A League of My Own can grow and go from there. So, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe in like a year or two, I might say League of My Own. Aaron 34558. Would you be open to Ruby comic dubs? I would if I could find any that I thought were good. So, Ruby's kind of a mixing bowl. You can either find good content about it or bad content, and depending on how you do things, it may not work or it may work. This one comes from Yuliahi. Excuse me if I butcher that. 51299. I know it's Julian. He's popped into my stream a couple times, so I know him by that name. Would you ever dub a non-webtoon comic? Yes, I would, and I have dubbed many comics already, much like Danny Phantom, A Glitch in Time. That's non-webtoon. It's just right now webtoons are the easiest kind of comics to get to, and they're just kind of the funnest to dub because they're made by people who actually enjoy and not by some industry. Granted, I know Wayne Family Adventures is made by DC, but it still has that kind of like fan love, I guess you could say. They asked another question. Would you ever make a webtoon to publish? If I could draw, then yeah, I might think about it. But honestly, I have more plans to do a different type of video. I currently have one in the works. And yeah, I mean, it's still technically being worked on. But if you want to see a clip, you can check out right here. I'll show you a little bit clip. Hey, wasn't that amazing? Anyway, that video should be coming along pretty soon. It's still currently being animated, but yeah. So, again, thank you guys for 25,000 subscribers. Based on the time of this recording, I'm almost at 26,000, and I never once thought that my channel would get as big as it is now. I was stuck at 200 subs for like 5-6 years. I didn't really do much. I kept trying to do content. I kept trying to stream. It wasn't until I started doing voice acting and I got a lot of practice with other creators on their projects and learning about how they do things to where I could feel confident in doing my own comic dubs or anything. To be honest, this entire channel probably would have just stayed pretty dead if it wasn't for Lo-Fi Saiyan, who voices Kevin 11, Jason Todd, and a few others for me that I wouldn't have done this stuff. He said, hey, put some of your dubs on TikTok and see how they do. And I did, and I woke up to them basically exploding. So that kind of set a fire to do more stuff like this. And then at some point I decided, screw it, I'll take it to YouTube. And we have grown exponentially fast. I've gotten the chance to talk and hang out with a few of you in my streams, talk to you in the comments. I like every comment, so I'm always reading every single comment I get. And if I don't respond to some things anyone might say, I do always at least leave a heart, just so you guys know that I do pay attention to that. And yeah, I'm very grateful that you guys have decided to be here and enjoy my content and enjoy the hard work that me and my team have gone through. Honestly, could not have done any of this without the amazing voice talent that I have acquired, from ZapCon64's Batman to Silver Zeke Nightwing, Lo-Fi again for Red Hood. Like, all of them have been great, and all of their links will be in the description below. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I guess maybe we'll do this again, 30,000, 35,000 subs. Thanks again. See you later.